Whenever you're ready.
Have you ever felt unloved or unworthy of love? Wait, hold on. Cut.
Just
Just
keep it going.
Have you ever felt unloved or unworthy of love? Stay tuned for 4 tips that will help remind you that you are loved. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Rough Edges podcast. For those of you who are new, Rough Edges is a faith-based mental health podcast where I share about the intersection of faith and mental health for holistic healing. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 3 things. 1, what is love and how isolation could create barriers to connection. 2, share the attributes of love as outlined in 1 Corinthians 13. And lastly, share 4 helpful affirmations that you can use during seasons of loneliness. So we all have a need to be loved, and we all have a need for connection. But that need for connection can be barred through isolation. And especially in our individualistic Western culture, looking at you, USA, and New York City, which is where I'm from, we are so focused on being individuals that we don't understand or see the need to help somebody out who may be struggling. So, according to an article from Very Well Mind called How Social Isolation Could Damage Your Mental Health, isolation is one of the leading causes of depression. It can negatively impact brain function. Isolation can negatively impact the brain regions associated with emotional regulation and memory. It could lead to social isolation, which is social withdrawal, which is a common symptom of depression. That's withholding from social activities, even from friends and family. And you would have less rewarding relationships because you would be tapping into more dysfunctional connections rather than connections that could help you and push you to be who you're supposed to be. And when we think about love, some of the things that come up are like romance, rom-coms, Valentine's Day, Cupid, like all the superficial aspects of love. But in 1 Corinthians, God outlines what love is and what love is supposed to be in terms of fostering connection with other people. So in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 to 13, it says, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, and it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part and we prophesy in part, and when completeness comes, what is in part disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child, I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man, I put the ways of childhood behind me. For now we see only a reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, I shall know fully, even as I am fully known." And lastly, now these 3 remain: faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. So as we can see, there are the characteristics of love in terms of love being patient and kind. It doesn't envy, it doesn't boast. So those are the characteristics of God's love towards us. It is an unconditional love, and it is an agape love, which means no matter what the situation, no matter what happens, God is going to love you unconditionally. And sometimes we feel unloved from unresolved trauma, rejection, or isolation. But if you are feeling unworthy of love or that no one truly loves you, I want to share 4 affirmations to help with these feelings. 1, your life matters to God and others. 2, don't be afraid to take up space. 3, your voice matters and you can advocate for your needs. And lastly, 4, you are loved more than you know. So I hope this video resonated with you, and I hope that you can take the 4 affirmations in times when you feel like no one really loves you. Just know that God loves you with the everlasting love, and he will never leave you nor forsake you. So I hope that this video resonated with you and was able to help you, especially if you're feeling unloved. Stay tuned for more empowering episodes on Rough Edges.